Good morning, I'm Tina Laster and you're at Laster Farm. We're here in West Tennessee and it is a little cool breezy morning. It's not too hot, and so we're going to get out here and we're going to clean up this garden. All this cleanup has inspired me to get out here today, and a dreaded chore that I have been dreading is picking my tomatoes again. And I guess that's a good thing, but I have left them a little while and they've been neglected. They're ripening on the vine, and some of them are too ripe and they're falling off the vines, and so they're gonna be rotten. So I've got my wagon with me. I've got me a bucket for my tomatoes, my good tomatoes, a bucket for my pigs for the bad tomatoes. I got a box to put my beets in and a box to put my peppers in, a basket. So we're gonna get out here and we're just gonna kind of clean up this garden a little bit, and we may have to pick the green beans too from the looks of it. And so I'm just gonna get out here and start on this side over here. The dreaded side that I've been dreading is these burnt tomatoes, pulling them off the vine. But this one right here is covered with insects, and I don't even know what those are. I thought they might be an ant, but I have no clue what they are. Kind of looks like an ant, but they are covering this poor tomato. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that tomato in my throwaway bucket. Okay, so let's get started out here. And I'm just gonna start pulling the good and the bad off. And we definitely have some burnt ones, but we've got some good ones too. So, and then I will definitely have to get these juiced up or canned up just as quick as possible. These are not looking that great, and yes, I shouldn't have left them here this long on the vine. It is a waste, and I am sorry for that. But they're still blooming, as you can see, and they're still putting on green, and so as long as they're doing that, maybe they'll keep on producing if this weather shift that we're supposed to be getting doesn't start fall real early like they're saying it's gonna do. But these are bad tomatoes. The pigs are gonna thoroughly enjoy that. Go back over here on this end part and grab these off of here. They are very small this time around. We haven't had a lot of rain to get them pepped up here lately. Definitely got critters trying to eat them. I'm glad it's not too hot today. It feels pretty good out here. put this on time lapse because I've got more than I thought I had out here. So we're gonna time lapse them and I'm gonna meet you back here and see what we've got. And hoping we have more than what we're throwing away. But the pigs will enjoy them either way. We still have a few tomatoes left on the vines, and we have some green ones still coming on, and we still have quite a few blooms that are blooming, and so maybe we'll still have a good harvest. And I got about almost a half a bushel and probably about that much of ones that have spoiled on the vine. And I went ahead and pulled all of them, even the ones that had fallen down in the beds. I kind of tried to grab a lot of those and tried to go ahead and take them out of the beds because, you know, wherever there's a seed, then there's a tomato that's going to come up. But look at our peppers. We have got to pick those today. So definitely we're going to get these peppers picked today because they are just looking great. And I love my peppers, so put my clippers in my basket. Let's see. I think I'm gonna harvest quite a few of these, but there's a lot on here that are still small, and I could leave them. I may leave some of them, let them grow on out. But yeah, I think it would benefit me more to just let them keep growing on out. I mean, they're loaded, but they need to grow. I'm gonna go on the other side and see if there's any over there that need to be picked off. There are some bigger ones over here. I like for my peppers to get pretty good size. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull my California Wonders. They're starting to get a little little marks on them, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull them so they won't ruin right here on the vine. So these are almost touching the ground. Okay, I think I'm gonna let the rest of them stay on the vine and grow a little bit more. So our next harvest should be a pretty good harvest. Because usually when a pepper's ready, all you have to do is just lift up on the pepper and it'll break away from the vine. And these are really young peppers, but they are just loaded. Just beautiful peppers. And we do need a rain, or I need to get out here and water these because they're looking a little droopy. And I guess I spoke too soon because it is starting to get hot out here now. I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull my beets. Some of them are pretty good size. Because I don't want something eating on them. Well, there's that bed. Wasn't a lot on there, but some of them are pretty good size. Okay. There's one little one. I want to forget him. Okay, let's go over here on this bed and see what we've got over here as far as beets. I'm just going to go ahead and pull them. That way I can just go ahead and pickle them with my other ones. They could have stayed on just a little bit longer in this bed. But I'm going to go ahead and pull them. Because we have little pests over here. These little worms are over here eating my leaves up. We've got our peppers pulled, our beets, our tomatoes. So now we need to go over here and check out our green beans. I didn't bring anything out here to pick them in, but I can stick them in something over there, I'm sure. I need to get me an apron so I can have it to pick with. it's more than I thought it was. And that's good because I love green beans. Absolutely love them. Whoops. Almost dropped them all. I'm gonna go dump these. I'm gonna go around here on this side and see what we've got over here. Let's go around on the other side. There's a few up here. I got a little worm starting to make his way over. Yeah. I don't see a lot hanging in there. I think we've just about got all the ones that are ready. Got a small basket, probably a 2 or 3 quart, so that's not bad. And which I always try to fix mine. Thought I saw another one. I always try to fix mine with potatoes. I love them with potatoes and onion, a little bit of vinegar, salt, pepper. Oh, it's so good. So, but this is our harvest for today, and we've got to take these over to the pig. And our beets, they're kind of on the small side, but they'll be okay. Well, let's take this over to the pig. It's kind of heavy. Well, I guess she's going to enjoy that. Well, let's go and get our bucket rinsed out and get our produce took inside and have to start working those up. And as you can tell, our okra is just on its last legs. It's still blooming. Let's go up here and rinse this out. Well, while we're out here, let's just go ahead and water these chickens. And because it's hot out here, and I'm sure that it's probably getting low or close to empty. It's low. Let's rinse it out, girls. There we go. absolutely hot out here. Whew. It is absolutely hot out here. Got the chickens fed with their pellets, and then this afternoon Millie will come in and give them some corn and some crushed corn to go with their laying pellets. They get a morning snack and an afternoon snack, and then they get our scraps from lunch and from supper. So they're eating pretty good. And it's so hot out here, y'all. Just absolutely hot. I know that's not in the 80s anymore. I'm sure it's on up there now. So I'm gonna get off of here, get all of our produce taken inside. We still got a pretty good haul considering I left those tomatoes out there on the vine. And I know that was a terrible thing to do. That was a terrible waste, but we've just been so busy, and you could just practically live in your garden, especially during harvest time. And I cannot make that mistake again. I've got to get out here and stay on it and get it picked and get it put up for our family, because we're going to need that this winter, because it's always good to have fresh, you know, homegrown vegetables during the winter time instead of going out and purchasing them. And this day and time, with the prices through the roof on groceries and everything else, we've got to think about growing our own and preserving for our families. And I always have, but there's a lot of people and a lot of friends that I know that do not have gardens, or don't have a place to put one, or just live in a climate where they can't garden, you know, outside. So it's just, yeah, I know it's hard. I'm gonna get off of here, and I'm gonna take these inside and see what I get done on those before the kids get in from school. Steve is working today, and so he's not out here helping me, or we'll be back over there working on our backyard. We have gotten quite a bit done yesterday. Even after I turned the camera off, we got quite a bit done over there. So I guess it'll be probably a couple of days before we get back on that, probably about Tuesday, because we've got several commitments, and Steve is working, and we've got church and just different things going on. But anyway, I thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I picked up 3 more subscribers this week, or 4, but I think we're at 186 right now, and I'm just tickled to death. And our videos that we did this week are rising. I mean, we're like at 100 and something views on my video that I did yesterday. I think it was 130 something. So I'm excited about that, and thank y'all so much for helping me out by helping me grow my channel. And I appreciate y'all. And anyway, we're just growing that our YouTube channel, and so glad you're part of it. So I'm gonna get off of here for the 4th time, and God bless you. Until next time, we'll see you back here at Laster Farm. We'll see what else we're gonna get done this week, because I know we got something else to do tomorrow. Bye.